with the Almighty carefully orchestrating every word, this divine drasha from our hallowed prophet make up the content of Sefer Devarim. Eila hadvarim, these are the words that Moshe Rabbeinu delivered to the Jewish people. This is the message that he felt needed to be delivered and tailor-made for there to be a fruitful and successful Jewish society. A society in which the Klal Yisrael was to cross the Jordan and live without magical clouds and magical wells. We were to be without Moshe Rabbeinu, our great leader. And therefore, whatever it is that Moshe highlights, it's imperative that we sift out its messages because it's what we needed to hear for our lives going forward. And truthfully, it's a bit of a challenge because Moshe was so careful with the honor of his holy flock that even when he gives rebuke, it is so veiled, so hidden, with so many conditions before the Musar is delivered that we must be such thinkers and probers to get to what Moshe Rabbeinu was hinting at. And in one such scenario, thank God Rashi does the hard work for us. Moshe Rabbeinu highlighting that terrible sin, the sins of the spies, Vatikrevu alai kulchem, when all of you approached me, were Moshe's words. The rebuke, unsure what exactly it is here, what Moshe's hinting at, but we know that on the night of Tisha B'Av, it once began when we were trying to send spies, and eventually they came back with a damning report, and then everybody cried, a bechia bechinam, a crying for no reason. And Hashem said, you don't trust in me, you don't believe in me, and you're crying for nothing. I'll give you something to cry about. Hence, all of the terrible tragedies that have befallen the Jewish people on the fateful day and night of Tisha B'Av. But Rashi tells us, how did this happen? How could such a catastrophe and sin happen to such holy people? Well, Vatikrevu alai kulchem, you all approached me. You know how you approached me, says Rashi? As a rabble. You approached me with chaos. You approached me with absolute madness, with pitchforks, with a mob. It was a whipped up emotion. Everyone saying, oh, we need to send spies. Oh, spies. And Rashi explains how the older people were pushed over by the younger people, people speaking out of turn. It was a madness. It was chaotic. It was a bunch of cohorts and rabble-rousers just feeding into this frenzy and madness. And Rabbi Yeruchom explains that you see from here how so frequently Averos can be an outcome of just chaos and madness. And once a mob is formed, the snowball starts to roll. It is very hard to stop it. And it goes to a bunch of funny, unwanted places. Our avodah, and what they taught in Kelm, although we don't paskin like this lahalacha, was that even at a moment when one found themselves to be running late to shul or to yeshiva, you still don't run to make up the time, because lest one lose their inner peace and menucha and give in to the evil inclinations, desire for chaos, madness. So, for us, it is our job to hear the Musar, to try to protect our peace, to act with a very methodical and regal approach to life, to seek advice in certain areas, to move into certain undertakings with patience, with a discerning eye. But because the second that we become in a sort of quick thinking, chaotic madness, things become starting to turn downhill very quickly. Let us protect our peace with everything that we have and not mimic the ways of this rabble, and take Moshe's lesson to heart to have total peace and act in a methodical, thoughtful manner.